Okay, another part of this release process of the Genesis 129 food embrace is your hips and legs down to your feet and the bindings that you carry through that, and your just your whole lower section of your body. And it's a little harder to share this one with you because I have to keep my clothes on, and that's because it's YouTube. I could start an OnlyFans and do it that way, but I'm not going to do that. This is you'll figure it out from this. But hips, you release your hips. My waist has actually gone from a size 32 down to a size 26 from my hips releasing, and I'll do what I can to show you some of that and the legs. So right here in the hips, you can see as you pull up, it releases this function along your hips, the bindings, and they're a little harder to release than the upper stuff at first because it's all bound down here, and it goes down below your genitals at your perineum. And like Amy Sedaris said a couple years ago, her advice is to every morning get up and pull really hard at your crotch for like 15 minutes. She's hilarious. But she's absolutely correct. So down at your perineum, it's not actually connected. Like it's separate. But the bindings bring it together down in your root chakra. And when that releases, oh boy, I passed out cold. That was a number of years ago. But and then it burned like someone had stuck a flaming blade up between my crotch. It was gnarly, but thank you God, please let it go, please let it go. And eventually it faded away, but oh boy, that was a shock when that happened. But that down below here in your perineum, it ties down your legs and up through in the main column right here, in your chest and into your shoulders. It's all tied together like a loop, loops of energy. They're bindings. Um, so, and then that pulls down through the backs of your legs and your hamstrings, down behind the knee here, and you eventually get these to release. All these, then it goes down to across to the front of your foot, and it ties all through your foot down to your toes and here. And I got a lot of leg cramps as I've been doing this, releasing along the shin. It goes underneath the shin right here to the side of the knee, and you just have to keep working it from all angles, and your body will tell you what you need to do. You'll feel it. It kind of you learn to go to the points that kind of hurt a little bit, that are showing signs of a distress of some sort, and then you kind of do what's counterintuitive and press on it. Uh, that's, and I know it's a little weird, but if it hurts, push on it. It's as strange as that is, and you'll find that applying that energy to it will eventually release it. But um, it kind of moves slow. And then I found that pushing along the insides of the calf right here and twisting your calf muscle, like twisting it like this, helps release a lot of the stuff that comes down. Then it comes into your ankles, binds at your ankle. And this all moves slow. I haven't found a way to move this quickly. It doesn't move as fast as the upper torso does. I think it takes more stress and the generative weight of carrying you around on your feet. So, and then that goes down to the arch and underneath the arch. And it's been releasing my arch, which is crazy. My feet are becoming more flexible, releasing all the bindings in between my toes. My toes are straightening out. side, and it attaches to your hip, your pelvic bone right here, and then down to your crotch, to the perineum, down below your genitals. And as you release that, it releases up your front meridian here. Ooh. That's releasing my back right now. So it's all tied together. It's like a big energy loop, a energy binding that occurs like a loop. That's kind of like it's like a duality. It's like the infinity symbol. This is tied to my sternum. Which goes underneath, along the rib cage, back to the shoulders. And then you're back into the shoulders and neck again. And but it was that root chakra released and my neck started releasing, but the legs came a little later. I didn't start working on those as directly until some of this stuff up here really started releasing. I started releasing my middle back. But as you release that function and you get your foot flexibility back, your hips release and they come back to the center. And that releases your belly button. Which if you're feeling hungry, twist your belly button. It's crazy, but if you twist your belly button and it releases that hunger pain, is like your stomach, it's like this binding trying to get you to consume more things to curse you further. It's because you're living in this function of being bound in Hades. Basically, as crazy as that is, that's where we all are. And so as you do this, ties up underneath my sternum here. I don't know if everybody's exactly the same in this. We all carry a little different bindings, but they tie into your moles. If you have like moles or markings on your body, like this one here ties around to the back of my neck. So eventually I'll get to that point. I when I was a little kid, I rode my tricycle down the steps when I was like 3, and I think I broke my neck up there, and the doctors didn't really see that. So I just lived with it my whole life, and then when I was a teenager, I had a bike wreck. My front tire just went, and I took the forks to the ground, and I broke my collarbone. But I didn't go to the doctor for that either because I'm ridiculous. But yeah, the whole thing's tied together, and it's you'll find them tied in different ways, different parts, going different places. And as you release one, you'll feel another, and you'll feel another, and you'll feel another, and you just kind of chase it around your body until you get the flow of redirecting your energy and how to release the bindings, and you'll feel yourself start healing and your back start straightening up, and you can sit up straight again and sit in child pose, and your eyesight starts coming back if you suffer from that, and your smell or your hearing, or the jaw pain that you constantly have, or the migraine headaches, or the all the cancer or the disease, or all the things that we suffer from are a function of energetic bindings. So yeah, but it all works down starting in the perineum, right between below your genitals in your crotch, where your legs come together, and that all the way up to your crown chakra up here. So it's all your chakra points are real. They're aligned, and we're massively out of alignment, and we're in a experiencing toroidic offsets where we're lensing our energy into the field so that we can find some way to, generatively heal them. Uh, but the problem is everybody's in the fall, so nobody has the answers, and that's why God woke me up. It's like, well, we're in the nuclear winter of Rome, so um, the fall of Rome it was like 2,000 years ago. This is the nuclear winter of Rome, and the nuclear apocalypse is very possible. And uh, I'm moving away from entropy towards ascension, so that nuclear apocalypse is a nuclear family rather than a nuclear catastrophe of the violence function. So um, life is a gift of God, and Genesis 129 really does function. It's real, and it's healing, and it'll save you if you embrace God. Put down your name. Realize that you're just an animal like everything else here, like a dog. And dogs aren't called dogs. Some places they're called chien. Some places they're called perro. They're whatever. That's a relation that we have, so that we can own them. But when dogs talk to each other, they don't call each other dog. They don't say anything to each other. They just do their thing. So you don't actually have a name. We're all the same, and when you step back and realize that you're just an angel here on this earth that was given this gift of life by God, and we're all existing here equally in this universe, then and embrace the fruit from the tree, um, and the herb with seed, and God releases you, and life is just an amazing blessing. So God bless all of you. Love and respect, and here's to seeing the birds fly again. God bless.